Okay, I gotta get my little Tookus out there and have my batteries charged, get my mask on, and go cut all those weeds, and then finish lubing the cage on the lawnmower and go cut those too. So I gotta get out there and cut. 'Tis cutting time it is, so I gotta get my Tookus out there. So, yeah, just little things I gotta do around here to keep ahead of all the chemical poisoning through we can program people like we're programming a video game. It's stupid. I've reiterated this like thousands of times, but I never imagined, in my wildest dreams or nightmares that the people involved in espionage through being billionaires could be as stupid and selfish as they are. I just, what? I think it's I think it because like what I got when I connected to David Rockefeller and Philip Rothschild is there's no intrinsic value and there's no meaningful relationships, so that there's no trust of one another. Okay, so the reason why none of them will stand up to the Lord's Prayer because they don't trust that the other person will do it. Okay, they'll make themselves vulnerable and then the other person will dominate, and it's like okay, but the oh fuck, seriously. Okay, now if technology is eventually supposed to get more intelligent than all of you, then don't you think technology would police? And I think that's what's necessarily happening is that technology they have to get so dependent on technology that technology, it will end up policing them because they're a threat to their planet and species. And I think that's what we're in the process of. And that's why I tell people, hang in there. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Hey, guys, I'm almost 60. Okay. And I'm the only person in the world right now that's probably not plugged into a computer. Okay, that works on this as diligently and as kindly and lovingly and bravely as me. Okay, as any people trust me. this. Okay. You want to see my melanoma scars on my shins? You want to feel that? You want to feel my liver? My liver quiver, my prostate. Okay, what these assholes did to me for not wanting to choose sides and kill the right poor people so the right rich people would win. You want to know, and my loneliness and my having to masturbate most of my life to take care of myself sexually and having the best sexual reputation in the entire U.S. fucking military. Do you guys? I can't stand these people. You haven't had John McCain and that whole thing. John McCain and Nelson Mandela had it worse than you do. It's like, really? Are you sure about that? I know the thing with Winnie Mandela and all that was horrible. Okay, well, what they did to Nelson, okay, and I understand that was terrible. Okay, but Winnie didn't just sit there and get Stockholm Syndrome into the biggest dickest culture and then laugh at him and tell him, you're pathetic. And then have his own family take away the kids and give them back to her. And she was, doing underground sex predator sites at Fort Huachuca of all the rest of the sex predators. And you're like, what? It's okay. You think what happened with him and Winnie, Winnie was lonely and Winnie was being abused. And a guy seduced her. And then they videotaped it and showed it to Nelson. Okay. And then he never forgave her. Okay. And I've forgiven Amy because I know she was being manipulated by perverts. And I don't understand why Nelson was, I'm sorry, baby. I know how hard it is. I forgive you. But he didn't do that. Okay. Which any man in his right mind would understand it and know. And say, I'm sorry, he was young and he was attractive and you're being abused and you're scared and you're frightened and you want someone to cling to. And I get it. I understand, baby. I get you. I felt the same way when I was in lockup and it hurt watching that. But I have to understand that you're my wife and not their science project. So you just got to be a better person than the people that are judging you. And then help the people that didn't step up for the Lord's Prayer, if they knew who you were before they passed away, understand life is eternal, grace is infinite, and forgive them 7 times upon infinity, because I'm the one like King David, and they're not. Okay. It's not hard. Okay. There you go, Jasmine Crockett. Don't worry about it, until I fix the singularity and the AI and stuff like that, you'll still be able to probably even make more money being a podcaster, and you'll be able to say what you want. Now, no, I have to worry about Congress saying, hey, you can't say that, right? But you have to watch what you say because you could get kicked off of the podcasting people thing. Other than that, you got no guardrails at all, Get people with lots of money, go fuck shit up, because it's Saturday and there's nothing better to do. And you don't have to worry about having a detachable penis king missile. You're funny. I know. So, do you see what I'm saying? No? I think there are a few intelligent people out there that are going, God, this guy, wow. I wish I was more like him. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer and you will be. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer and you will be. And the thing about it is, I don't want to do this, okay? I want to bake cookies and omelets with Kate. Okay? I want to go hiking with Emily. Okay? I don't want to come online and kick the dick off the mental rapist and slam shut the vagina off. You need more money to fuck me, assholes. I hate it. Okay? You guys would all like it. Hey, I'm brilliant. I'm destroying everybody that comes in my way and says, hey, I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. I'm a better. But I hate it. I despise it. Okay? I loathe it. That's why I'm the one doing it. Because those that want cannot. And those that can don't want to. Right? Why would I want to fight with everybody, embarrass everybody, and make them feel pathetic because they're acting pathetic? I do it because I have to do it, not because I want to do it. Shit, what do? I want to bake omelets and cookies with Kate. I love you too. I love you, Kate. I miss Boy. I miss Boy too, but dogs die after about, Zeke lived a long, long time. He was cute. And we still got video of him on YouTube. Here's one with a Zeke video. I don't know. Maybe Facebook didn't destroy everything, and maybe we'll still have the Zeke videos on Facebook too. There's Zeke. All the ones with Zeke. Sit there. IBM Watson, could you get all the videos with Zeke and put them into a library? Okay. And now let's cut it down and put all the Zeke moments. Okay. And then let's give these to Katie Bug. Okay. And Emily. And Noah. And Natalie. You too, Crumb? He's cute. Okay. And Crumb. Okay. You did meet Crumb. Crumb met him. Yeah. Zeke would get in Crumb's face at the trailer, and I said, yeah. So he met Zeke. Zeke met Crumb. This is the one that never started walking. Right. Okay. I know him. So yeah. And Patrick too. Yeah, Patrick likes Zeke a lot too. So yeah, there's your Zeke montage. There you go. Thank you, IBM Watson. Right. So it's tangible. Very tangible. Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff, we don't need it anymore. Just keep it in the catalog, but only, okay. Then you guys, IBM Watson, every time he mentions me, wow. Supernova got hers. Okay. All the time he talks about me. He's so mean. I'm not mean. You're just stupid. But okay. See, I will not literally or figuratively kiss people's asses to literally kiss their ass. Yes, you know it. Yeah, no way. No how. Okay, so no. Amy, you talk yourself out of more pussy. If she won't stand up for Lord's Prayer with me, I want to. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, I really want to have sex with her, but she won't stand up for Lord's Prayer. You're an idiot. Okay, no wonder they're trying to rot you off with chemical poisoning. Okay, but it's funny. Okay. That I still have a sense of humor this good and can still function and be compassionate and forgiving after all the shit that you assholes have done to me, either aggressively and selfishly or apathetically and maybe he'll do it. Maybe I'll do it. Okay, when I do get it done, okay, and David Rockefeller and Rothschild said this, we're going to be able to collect all the evidence. So if they want a comparison and contrast, well, how do I compare it to the guy like Jesus and David? Boom, there you go. IBM Watson, could you could you collect all the evidence where they compare and say, oh, I'm standing up for Lord's Prayer like him without fear and being unselfish and forgiving. Okay, here's his catalog. Oh, goddamn. Seems to never stop with his. And you, there's like 3 minutes on a clear day. Okay, do you understand? You're funny. I got work to do. I got to go out there and cut up all the Roundup weeds, and then cut up all the ones that are soon to be Roundup weeds in close proximity. And then I'll probably go out and hit ours. And then, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. I mean, is today Thursday, y'all? Yeah, it is. And I went and checked the air conditioners, but they're not quite ready. Now, Saturday, we got to go El Paso for a funeral service. Sundays are the Roman Sabbath around here. When in Rome, you do as the Romans do and play as the Romans play. Yeah. The Roman holidays. So our Roman holiday is Sunday. Like the Bengals, because that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's when all the Romans around here say, "Holy, holy, holy Lord," and put on a show for David Rockefeller and Philip Rothschild. You're like, you do know you're just putting okay, but you need more of his money. Jesus, give us more of Philip Rothschild's and David Rockefeller's money. We are acting like we're keeping Sunday holy. Go Cowboys, go Steelers, go Cowboys, go Steelers, go Cowboys. I like the Bills. Shut up. Okay, do you understand? What about the Chiefs? Everybody likes the Chiefs. Not everybody likes the Chiefs. Lots of people like the Chiefs. Yeah, well, they got cool uniforms and cool colors. And Patrick Mahomes is very likable, and he seems to be the most popular player. And he even has more of because, he's mulatto, and he hasn't been caught or his coach caught cheating to win the games. So, yeah, he's a tad bit more likable than Brady and Belichick. Even though Brady's got more Super Bowls. They got something and they didn't want to pay for it. They got it just like that. Okay, we're at the Steelers practices. So, yeah, it's funny. Here, put them all in the dryer. And says that's why more people like Andy Reid in Kansas City than they do Belichick and Brady. They're the Patriots. They're the Patriots. Hey, you're just mad because they're white. No, we just don't like them because they cheat. Okay, they got caught chilling. Yeah, they're Jane's Addiction. Okay, that's why people don't like them. Okay, has nothing to do with you're just hating because they're white. No, because I didn't dislike them. Until they started doing the shade. The Jim Harbaugh shit. Then I was like, okay, well, fuck. You're better than that, right? Apparently not. Okay. How long has this been going on? I don't know. Let's ask Ace. Boom, 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 boom. Is our bass player going to another band? Okay, it's funny. I know. Trust me. I still choose to see it as a male-female relationship. Yeah. Because it just fits better in the playground in my mind to make a movie to it. Then, if the bass player's going to another band. It's better with a guy and a girl. Yeah. All your friends with the fancy persuasion won't admit that it's part of a scheme. And the thing is, where'd it happen to this guy? Well, he did The Living Earth. And Can You Hear Me? He's the singer from Mike and the Mechanics. Get out of here. I was like, oh, wow, okay. I hear it. Okay, that's okay. I got you. Say it loud, say it clear. You can listen as well as you hear. Okay. Like the dude, I can't remember his name. Precious and Few. He's been on like 4 different groups and had 4 hits with 4 different groups. Is the moments we two catch, precious and few. I'll have to go look him up online. But yeah, he's like, okay, that's okay. Okay. Like Clapton. 4 hits with like 4 different bands, right? And himself. Solo. There you go. Han Solo, right? They did a solo and Jabba the Hutt. Okay. What about Pizza the Hut? Oh, he ate himself to death in his limbo, remember? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. But Jabba got choked to death by Carrie Fisher. Okay, poor puppet. Gosh, killing puppets on TV for money, that's just insane. It's just crazy. Killing the puppets on TV. And then they turn into ghosts that show up with the ghost of Hayden Christensen and Ian McGregor. And that's okay, big fish, You're funny. Your whole life. Can you imagine they get these people and they have them on TV and your whole life is a big commercial for advertising because they still don't want to live the Lord's Prayer. And they think they're great. They're Tony the Tiger at the Sun Bowl. They're great. Hey, maybe we'll get Notre Dame again this year. Yeah. Lou Holtz died yesterday. Yeah. He coached Arkansas, and then he coached Notre Dame. The last national championship Notre Dame ever won. They're great! Of all the Tony Tiger Sunbelt guys, seriously? It's a corporation invented by the Romans that murdered Jesus with archaic law, archaic conventions called laws, and then turn them into Zeus, Apollo, and all in one. He's all the Roman gods all wrapped up in one. Yeah. The role of Mercury will be played by Jesus Christ. The role of Zeus will be played by Jesus Christ. The role of Hades will be played by Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Have you seen the pictures? The pictures of Jesus Christ and the pictures of Hades? It's just Jesus Christ in red face with horns out of his head. Yeah, serious. And the role of... And now the role of Mother Mary will be played by Jesus Christ. And he wants to be on the swim team at Columbia University. Jesus, I love you! He has the best sense of humor in the world. Oh my gosh, yeah. If Noah ever watches this, he's going to crack up. That was funny, Dad! I know. Don't blame me. Jesus did it. Jesus did it. I'm going to blame Jesus. Well, he's God. He's omniscient, omnipotent. And so therefore, all jokes are the property of Jesus Christ, not to represent the opinions or the... He's omniscient, omnipotent. Yeah. I mean, Jesus Christ owns everything. Jesus Christ owns... Yes, Larry Flint doesn't own Hustler. Jesus does. He gave us free will, but he owns it. He's God. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Wait a minute. Jesus, the Holocaust. What are you going to do? Middle Passage, Jesus. Human trafficking, Jesus. Jim Caviezel propaganda movies for human trafficking with Mark Wahlberg and Mel Gibson. Hey, save us, Mad Max. Stop it, Mad Max. Do you see what I'm saying? Give your mother-in-law the house. Money's not real. Stop acting like a bitch. Maybe she'll be less of one. She passed away? Okay, but she still got the house. Okay, Kevin Costner, give your ex-wife the house. Okay? Don't fight her in court. It's a house. If she wants to keep the memories there, let her keep the memories there. You have lots of money. Go start anew. You want to build a tiny home in Saskatchewan and rough it and then start trending on YouTube. And you want to sell MREs with Jim Baker and Jessica Hahn. Okay. And then sit down and reenact Charlie Chan movies and get a psychic and try to channel Sam Kinison and see if the psychic's talented enough to scream that loud without breaking a blood vessel in their neck or their eyes. Okay, you understand. Okay, you're funny. Jesus did it. Jesus did it. Jesus did it because Jesus is God. Mm-hmm. The only reason the devil can do anything to possess me and have me pretend that I'm God because I want everybody to pay attention to me is because of Jesus. Because Jesus gave us free will. So Jesus did it. Technically, yes, it's true. There's nothing so. If Jesus is the omniscient, omnipotent God that gave us free will for us to all enjoy videos of the Holocaust, Hitler on the History Channel, the only reason we enjoy it is because of Jesus, because he gave us free will to enjoy it. Okay? And if we give anybody else credit for it, he's a jealous God and he's going to get pissed. Thank you, Jesus. I love you too. Okay, do you understand? Yeah. Think there's something wrong with the Roman Empire's documentation and the way they're trying to teach you about Jesus? Jesus, the role of Hera will be now Jesus. So every time Gal Gadot says Holy Hera, she's actually talking about Jesus. Yes. And he would also like to be on the Princeton swim team now. Okay. What about NYU? You don't look good in lavender. Okay. Funny. Chicago. Don't look good in maroon. What a macaroon I am. It's funny. Gosh, dang. We'll be here all week. Me and Jesus will be playing Holy Hera. No, the Hera in Las Vegas. No, I think they shut that one down. Okay. I crack me up. I need this, Jesus. Thank you. I love you. Which reminds me, if we decide to get the Master Cool, I'm going to have to give Linda and Jerry a call and ask Jerry to help put Dad's cooler up there. Yeah. I asked him to tell Dad about it. He goes, me and you could do this. Like, Dad, we have our own family bodybuilder just 10 miles that way. If we need help putting the air conditioner up on the roof, he's retired. I would just call Linda and say, hey, could Jerry help us put the new air conditioner up on the roof? And Jerry'd be more than happy to do it. Oh, yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, now, are you kidding? I got my own Frank Zane, Danny Padilla right down the road, man. That's just, what are you going to have? We're going to put it. Hey, Jerry, go on. Get the ladder, pull it up, put it into place, just like we do. I get the green ladder and pull it. I put it on the backside so it doesn't have so it's just one long extension, and then I pull it up. Nothing gets in the way, and you can put it on a piece of a cardboard box, and it drops right on. Then you can also use a cardboard box so it doesn't scratch the roof, and then slide it up, and then it was me and Jerry. It'll be better than Uma Fazo when the Marines are watching. This is my brother-in-law, Marines. Okay, you impressed? Okay. Hey, Philip Ponce, look, we're putting the Uma Fazo. We're putting the cooler on the stand. Okay, well, it's because I'm cool. You can't handle the truth. Yes, I can. I am the way, the truth, and life. You want to stand up for a Lord's Prayer, everybody? No. Well, then you can't handle the truth. Okay, you're Tom Cruise. You're Jack Nicholson. We need more money for sexual procreation. Fuck, we suck again. IBM Watson, did you help solve the problem? It's not in computer code, so no, fuck off. Thank you very much. I'm going to go have a Big Bang Theory and then invent everything of my imagination. Okay, Willy Wonka. Get to work on that everlasting gobstopper. Oh, you only have to pay once. That's more than enough. It's too much. If you have to pay for anything, even if it's just once, it's wrong. Forgive debt and trespass. Love one another in eternal faithful peace. You had a choice, and you chose wrong. You made a promise to leave it alone. You gave you trust, you threw it away. Baby, please. Baby, please. So, guys, do you understand what you're talking about? So the Romans that translated the Holy Bible are not like me and Jesus. Well, Jesus is eternal, faithful Father that's like Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John. They gave us faith in omniscient and omnipotent God. And obviously, if you apply the physics and understand things humbly and eternally well enough, you understand that God gave us free will to choose to have faith in God and worship God on this beautiful planet, or try to invent our brains into gods and then destroy each other trying to see who wins. Oh, yeah. But isn't planet Earth going to come to an end eventually one day? Yeah. Just have faith and jump. One by one, the stars will go all out. I'll go out, and you and I will simply fly away. Want some bread? Okay. This is the last time that I will say goodbye. You say it doesn't mean a thing. Just look what the future brings. Last time, bread. Boom, doom, doom. It's a good song. I got lots of good songs. I really like David Gates. He's one of my favorite songwriters from the 1960s and 70s. There's icicles, popsicles. He wrote that about himself and then had some cute girls sing it. Icicles, popsicles, mermaids. David Gates wrote it. Yeah. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows, but hey, baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep, and life is for us to keep. Yeah, because if you're always dreaming, how are you going to make a dream come true? What if the dream isn't based on reality, and you spend your whole time trying to make it come true, but it's not viable because you are not living in the Lord's Prayer, so you don't get to live on Valley High. If you live on Valley High, everybody's doing scams, and everybody's coming and trying to do war games to take over Valley High because it's the top real estate in the Pacific corridor. That sucks. I know! Lord's Prayer, right? Lord's Prayer, and then, no, people will know Hawaii's there. Okay? But those that discovered, those that went there and survived the hell, and now we're living heaven on earth, they should be able to live in Hawaii. So get off the Kaho'ahui's island, assholes. And all the Kaho'ahui's that vote for president, there's always work in Henderson, Nevada. Okay, guys, I love you, all right? Peace out. Parumph, parumph, parumph. I like the girlfriend experience. Okay, thank you. Peace out.